Hey, Brooke here. You're having a normal day, which on paper looks fine, and then a thought slips in. This isn't what I thought it would feel like. Not worse, not better, just different. Because at some point, you built a version of your life in your head. Not just what it would look like, but what it would feel like. You imagined being older, more certain, more there. And then you get there, and the pieces are there, but the feeling isn't. Part of this comes from something psychologists call affective forecasting, our brain's attempt to predict how the future will feel. Research by Daniel Kahneman shows that we're surprisingly bad at it because we simplify the future into clean emotional snapshots. We imagine milestones like emotional endpoints, as if they come with built-in fulfillment. But when you actually reach them, they don't feel like endings, they feel like continuations. The same mind, the same doubts, just in a different setting. Over time, something else shifts. As we age and life becomes more familiar, your brain adapts. What was once new and exciting becomes familiar and normal. This is what psychologists call hedonic adaptation, a concept studied extensively by researchers like Philip Brickman and Donald T. Campbell. Your brain is constantly trying to return to a kind of emotional baseline. So when something good happens, a new job, a relationship, marriage, having a baby, it feels intense at first because your brain is paying attention, registering change, and responding to novelty. But over time, that same experience becomes familiar and your brain stops reacting to it the same way. This is why things you once wanted so badly and eventually obtained start to feel less exciting over time. Because over time, people will always return to a stable baseline like we talked about. Because the brain recalibrates, it adjusts, and it turns something that was once exciting into something familiar. So you end up in this strange place where your life may be everything you wanted, but it doesn't feel how you thought it would. And honestly, a lot of that expectation comes from the stories we absorb. Most narratives are built around resolution. Things build, something clicks, and everything makes sense. But real life doesn't have that final scene. It doesn't resolve. It just continues. And maybe that's the part no one tells you, that life will never feel like a finished story. It will always feel like the middle of one. So if things don't feel like you thought it would, it doesn't mean that you took the wrong path. It might just mean that you've reached the part that's actually real, because the life you imagined isn't. Liked what your weird brain just learned? Hit subscribe. If not, that's okay. I'm just pretending like I know what I'm doing anyway.